Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We are back with you for another Wealth Wednesday. It is myself, Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, and who I like to call Credit Kim, Miss Kim Connor. How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking, my sister, my love bug. I am so happy to be here. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing today,
I
Mimi, the
am
motivator?
happy to be here. I don't know. I think my happiness level has been turned up lately. I think my abundance level has been turned up. My manifesting level has been turned up. So I think I'm turned up. I think it's safe to say I'm
Yes.
turned up.
I feel the same way. I was just telling you a minute ago how it's just unexpectedly, like my life has just propelled into excellence. Like God is doing for me what I could not do for myself. Me just in my own thinking and stuff like that. He said, now is the time, because time don't wait for no one. So it's just been an amazing couple of weeks, like just where everything is just finally aligning. And thank God that I have people in my life like you to help me to understand that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited to be here. I am so, so excited. And thank you for having me once again.
Yes. Well, give you a big So tonight, love bugs, we are talking about taking the first step in building business credit. So how do we know what we're talking about? Well, first of all, outside of being Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, host of the Get High on Motivation show, I am the CEO of the Feel Rich Group, and we provide a host of services for the holistic and spiritual entrepreneur, for the conscious entrepreneur, for those who are concerned more than about making money, but concerned about the community as well, or concerned about Mother Earth, that type of person. And part of that, we provide credit services. We provide personal credit services and business credit services. And this is thanks to Miss Kim Connor, who I partnered with in alignment with a company called Nove. So, Miss Kim, can you tell us more about how you got involved in this whole credit game and how you know about this business stuff?
Absolutely. I was once again propelled into excellence when I lost my job. I already had Nove working on my credit because once I bought my home, I was not financially literate and I almost lost my home due to foreclosure. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. Previously, before I started buying my home, I bought into a bunch of other companies that quote unquote was helping me to fix my credit, but I never saw any results and I lost a lot of money doing that. Then I started going and attending Mr. Haziq Ali's Good Morning Millionaire for personal and self-development, because I always felt that there was more in me than just working for somebody. So he kept going into my inbox, come and help me change the world, sis, come and help me change the world. So I was like, okay, well, let me tap into it. So I went ahead and enrolled with Nove. I just said, hey, maybe they can help me fix my credit now that it's plummeted after I bought my home. So I started letting them fix my credit and stuff. I really didn't work the business, because I was too busy working for a job. So when I lost my job in 2019 and my daughter said, Mom, I'm not going to become a cheerleader because I know we can't afford it. I don't want to try out because I know we can't afford it. I said, Sanaya, you go try out to be a cheerleader. And if you make it, that was my mindset. I didn't know about manifesting it. I said, and if you make it, you worry about making the team and I'll pay for, your tuition and your costumes and stuff like that. So I didn't see her practicing or anything. And then she made it. So I took Nove out of my back pocket and I just started grinding. After I lost my job, I did find another job because I still had that worker bee mentality. And I just decided to quit my job and start working with Nove full time. 2 years later, guys, I'm on the leadership advisory team. I now have a car rental service. I also am working on my business credit. So I have over $7,000 in business credit right now. I've also been able to help a millionaire get over $1.2 million in business credit. So what I elevated from personal credit to business credit, because business credit is where you're actually really going to start building wealth. and leaving legacies. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys today. I know previously we did talk about the personal credit, but now we're going to get to the wealth. And that is, I will say, Mimi's middle name is wealth. Okay, so we're going to get down to business.
Yes,
So
yes,
that's
looking
how I got
forward
in
to
with
it.
Nove, and it's an amazing company. I won't look back.
Yes, well, I do appreciate you sharing that with us and sharing your testimony. So, for those of you who were with us last week, you know we had Calvin Allen, who is a self made millionaire, and he has been able to accumulate $1.2 million in business credit under the guidance of Miss Kim Connor. So, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. What is the very first step that one must take in building business credit?
Awesome. So, what our company does, I mean, there's a lot of steps to business credit, but there are appropriate steps as well, as in anything that you do in life. So our company has broken it down into 7 simple steps to make sure that we set you up to have an attractive portfolio so that you can walk to any financial institution and get funding. Our company will take you through all 7 steps and then guaranteed $50,000, at least $50,000 of guaranteed business credit funding. Now, business credit is where we set up your entity using your EIN instead of your social security number. Your EIN is associated with your business, your social security number is associated, of course, your personal stuff like that. So, pretty much the first step, what we do is we just start simply with congruency. And each week we're going to go to another step, guys. So this week we're going to start with step 1, which is congruency. Now what that means is that we want to set you up, make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, meaning that we're going to help you to, if you don't already have a business name, we're going to help you with your business name. We're going to help you get your EIN set up, your also your LLC. We're going to make sure that you have in alignment your business address, your business telephone, and stuff like that. Also, your emails, they have to look business like, no Gmail accounts. Financial institutions are looking for real people with real results that really want to go into business, not no black at gmail.com. You know, they want to make sure that everything is attractive. So you definitely want to buy your own main that's in alignment with what you're actually doing. Same with your telephone number. You guys don't use your home address because you are going to have to register in this step 1 with 411 listing. 411 listing has an app that can actually tell if you are at a resident or if you are at a business, if it's an actual business, brick and mortar. Okay. So some of these things you might get your little credit like net 20s and net 30s in the beginning if you don't do it the right way. But when you start going into the higher tiers to get cash advance, to get real business credit, we're talking $200,000 and $300,000 credit cards, lines of credit. They're going to start weeding out the undesirables, if you will.
Yes.
So step 1 is congruency, making sure that all of your stuff is spelled correctly all across the board on your business bank accounts, everything. And I'll just tell a real quick story. When I started setting up mine, the name of my address is Pico Point. So with my LLC, they spelled point out right. But with my bank account, they abbreviated it. And with my EIN, they abbreviated it. So I had to go back and correct my LLC. You see what I'm saying? Everything has to be spelled the same all across the board. So those are things that will help you point out.
I never thought about how small of a detail can make a big difference. If you all aren't writing notes, you need to take notes. You need to write this down. Step 1 is congruency. We need to be sure that we have all of our things congruent if we're going to start building business credit, because there is no reason for us to be using our personal credit out here to fund our businesses, to grow and expand our businesses, when there is money that is out there that is allocated just for that. Let's start making that separation. We have the separation of our bank accounts already. At least I'm hoping you do, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was a person who operated as an entrepreneur for a long time, with one bank account. And that was because my business was not profiting. I was bankrolling my business from other sources of income. But now when I noticed that my business was supporting itself, I had to immediately run out and get a bank account that is just for that. Because you don't want your money getting all tangled up into a knot, into a mess. That's what I was talking to my CFO about today. As I said, what I see it as is I'm handing you the knot of necklaces or the knot of my business finances for you to untangle. But what I want to suggest is don't get tangled in the first place. So go ahead and take the steps to go ahead and separate your personal finances from your business finances so that way you can build your business credit up. Yes, I'm not saying to neglect your personal credit. Yes, build that up as well. But what I think is safe to say is that in this program that we offer, your personal credit will also be getting worked on in that as a
Absolutely.
complimentary service.
Yes, absolutely. So when you do buy into our business credit suite, yes, we are going to work on your personal credit and your business credit, as well as getting you funded for that $50,000 guarantee. So that is definitely a fact. And I do see that Ken is here. I was speaking with him yesterday. He's another client of mine that I am helping with his business credit, and he is an affiliate of ours as well. He started on his net 30s and net 20s real quick, but he did use Gmail accounts and he is using home address. And I'm just putting it out there as an example. You can get those smaller things now, but you're going to be very limited when you start going for the big money because they want to make sure that they're only catering to a certain echelon of people. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that are in alignment. So I'm helping him to get that straight. So we're super excited about that as well.
So you have to educate us, Kim. I don't know what you're talking about when you're saying net 20s and net 30s. I have no clue.
Okay, so when you're applying for vendor credit so that we can start reporting to the different business credit bureaus like Duns and Brads and Business Experian and Business Equifax, they're the credit reporting agencies for business side. So just like we have personal Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian on your personal credit side. So on the business credit side, you can apply for vendors that will actually report to your business credit profile. So net 10 is like you buy something and you pay it within 10 days. Net 20, you buy something and pay for it within 20 days. Net 30, like that. And then they'll report to those credit. They will report to those credit the credit profile. So that's how you start building credit with the smaller tiers, if you will.
See, I learned something. I'm telling y'all, if you're tuning in to this show, you need to have your pen and paper ready. So if you are curious about, like, listen, I'm not ready to talk about this business credit stuff, it's okay. We got you. If you go to either one of our pages or go to my YouTube channel or wherever you are watching
Can
this,
you put your page up, Mimi? Please put your credit profile page up for us.
let's see. Let me put it back up there. Is that what we're looking for?
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
So that will get you in the direction that you need to go to get more information about what we're talking about tonight. Whether it's personal credit or business credit, there's more information at that website that I've just put on the screen. But also go back and watch the old videos. We went through, I want to say, is it the 9 steps of building up your personal credit to get to that 820, that 800 at least, credit score. So go back and watch those videos because we need to get our money together. We got to get out here and buy our own 40 acres and a mule, okay? And credit is something that can help us do that. Let's use other people's money and not our own,
Can
right?
I give your guest a free gift today, Mimi?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so I have this ebook that I would like to send out to each and every one of you guys. Let me see. Let me get my camera together. It's this way.
There you go.
But anyway, it's how to build credit for your EIN that's not linked to your SSN. So I have a free ebook that comes from our company, and I would like to share that with you guys. And then, that way we'll all be on the same page for
Yes.
next week.
All right. So we will be here next week for you. So get your questions in, get your notepad ready. because we will be back with more information for you to build community and generational wealth. Thank you for tuning in. We love you.
Love you. Have a good night.